one at a time.
Hello LinPRimpers, welcome back to another episode of Laraddiji's LinPRiMP. It's the monthly review in the year section of Laraddiji's LinPRiMP. I'm a Nigerian American lifestyle vlogger who loves living a peaceful life, and I love talking about situations we might find ourselves in that need peaceful endings. So actually this happened last year when I took the kids to one of the Texas Chuck E. Cheese location. And the kids definitely had a good time. I always try to have family time every month, but lately as a family we haven't been having the time to go out together, because of my work schedule and because of their school schedule. Literally I'm available like every other Saturday, and that Saturday I would usually used to do a lot of things that I needed to do around the house. So so I can't remember, when we went to Chuck E. Cheese last year, but, this was definitely last year. And, I always try to make sure we have, something like this. My goal is to have one every month, but at the end of the day, maybe 4 times a year, we actually go, for this type of, big outings, even though it's just for like, 30, 45 minutes, less than an hour. And they are not expensive at all. So so the kids, Chuck E. Cheese, the way it's set up, they have a lot of arcade games, a lot of games that is geared towards the kids. So a lot of kids come to Chuck E. Cheese for fun. Adults, can go to more adult gaming places. So Chuck E. Cheese is definitely geared towards the kids. It was just a little time out for them to just have fun. And this was actually during, the pandemic was coming. The pandemic was actually reducing at this time. So you can still see we still have our masks on. Now we don't really have to use masks anytime, we go out. They've had their vaccine. Naturally, they haven't gotten their vaccines. We have, my husband and I, we've gotten our vaccines. And as of right now, actually, in 2022, the kids up to, I can't remember, I think up to 6 months to a year, they do have COVID vaccines now. But as of right now, I don't know if I'm going to be giving them vaccines for COVID. So that's why, Maya managed to have their mask on at this time in public places. So, some of the games are very easy to play. This is actually Dami's Desire's first time going to Chuck E. Cheese. So, still learning a couple of things. He's still 2+. Yeah, he's still 2+ here, and he's fighting with his brother. He doesn't understand. They both don't understand it. They have to work together and share together and work together. But, kids will always be kids. This ride actually starts, it looks like a 2 feet rise in the sky, and you just ride the bicycle and it lifts you up into the sky. It lifts you up to the roof a little bit, and you have to use your imagination as if you're flying. The kids loved being able to see the whole Chuck E. Cheese from a high place. So, and that's Maya just having fun. I believe I can fly. And then, just little baby games. To them, this is a big deal, right? But to the adults, like, whatever. But to them, this is a big deal for them. So they are having the time of their life right now. So what happens is when you come in, they give you a card that you've paid maybe $20, $30, that you've loaded it up with. And every station that you go to, it'll take maybe, I can't remember how much exactly. So every station that you go to, you probably take $1. I'm just saying, maybe $1 or $2, and you'll be able to play, like the whole section of the games, depending on what you like. And yeah, I can't remember how much we spent, for 4 kids. I'm sure we spent a little bit more, maybe $50. I honestly can't remember. This was last year. So just to have everybody play some games, I'm sure it was more than $30. And when the $30 is exhausted, you can go load it up to get some more. So there's definitely different games, coordination, and the way I feel like the way these arcade games are set up is, it just, you pay $1, $2, or maybe $5. Before you know it, you've lost, and then you have to play again, and then you lost, and then you have to play again. Kind of like gambling. You think you can do it, but then it just takes your money, and before you know it, you're broke, and then you have to go get more money. But just something fun for the kids, definitely. On this channel, I'm always advocating for spending time with your family. So this is one of the ways that you can spend time with your family. One of the ways you can, especially because we don't usually go out like that, because for a family of 6, traveling is not cheap. So I always like the mini travels, the mini times that we get to spend together as a family. And I feel like the kids are going to have the memory of this time. I remember when we went to Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah, I remember when we went to this. I remember when we went to that. And the time that we spent together, I feel like they're going to remember this time as they grow older. So I'm always encouraging LinPRinPers to take out the time to have fun with your family. It's not all the time, weekend. If you can just whisk them away over the week, during the week, in the evening time, before they go to sleep, just spend some time with them. You don't even have to go anywhere, even at home. Just bring out your board games, play with them. So this is definitely a monthly review of I don't think this is a summer month. I think this was actually during the winter that we went out for this one. So yeah, enjoy. So at the end of the day, like I always say, let's love our neighbors as ourselves and remember to rest in peace. We all need to be living in peace. Stay blessed. Bye. You see me in my next one. You see me in my next one. See me in my next one. You see me in my next one. Bye.